So I just can't put up with total bullshit in my life anymore. And Pretend a Lot Narcissist went and praised one of the worst abusers in my life. Just praising, just, well, you have no respect or honor. You're such you ungrateful, you ungrateful, horrified, whatever. So then, because I'm communicating and I texted him the truth about what my older brother said, he can't take the truth. So then he comes up with total bullshit. And he might turn off my phone, like, yeah, well, you threatened that to me when you showed up a year ago. Okay? Yeah, I'm going to turn off your phone. You have to come over. I'm going to throw you and your husband's belongings out in one day if you don't come over now. A little spoiled little brat. I was like, why are you still, what kind of game are you really playing? Keeping what? And I don't even know what's in there. All I know is I had a diary, right? And he hid it. He volunteered. Oh, I volunteered at a book sale. And he threw like 30 books on top of my diary. Right behind the passenger seat in the back, I had my diary. And he had... So, yeah, he just deliberately did that. I let you, do whatever you want. Like, no, I wanted to have some of my clothes. So what did he do? He took his car all the way to Denver, Pennsylvania. Instead of, there's no car auto mechanics around here. You have to drive to Denver. Well, you're the big black bag with your late husband's boots that were steel tipped with all of the other stuff inside the bag. You know what? It might have blew out. When I took it to the car mechanic. What bullshit. I'm like, where's my husband's, late husband's steel boots? I don't know. Oh no. Oh my God. I had to deal with this? Really? But getting back to our wonderful death relationship. Way back when my kids were small, I'll never ever forget the lovely trip that he encouraged me to go all the way out to that fish place where he stranded me. But whatever. My parents could have picked me up. No, I would have been stranded there. That fish place is probably like 7 miles away from where I live, and my kids are small. He strands me out there. He just could care less. He missed the bus. Here I am. I'm waiting at that fish place for an hour. My parents never pick me up. Ever. Except like a few, like once a year. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. Unreal that here I'm stranded out at that fish place. So a guy who liked me, Craig Culligan, he came and rescued me in his car. Wow. And Pretend a Lot Narcissist can't be real whatsoever at all. I was on the next bus. Well, if he was on the next bus, he would have been there. Because I was waiting over an hour. So he's a really, really rotten liar. He just lied the whole time. Another wonderful death experience I had with him was he was hungry. I want somebody to go out and eat with me. I'm not. Let's go to Friendly's. I'm like, yeah. You know what? I have like $5. Let's go to a grocery store so I can get a big thing of ice cream and share it twice with my boys, No. He's a little spoiled little brat. He had to go all the way to Friendly's. Me and my boys, my boys are just, I couldn't afford anything but these sodas. Like $1.50 sodas. I'm like, oh my God. I can't afford anything for myself. Such a selfish, ugly old man. Eats his big plate of food. Takes it, I'm like, we want to leave. I want to, oh, well, can't you? No, I don't have any money. I could care less about me. So then I'm waiting and waiting and waiting, and my boys are waiting. I'm sitting across the table, and she finally brings the receipt. I grab the receipt, and he jumped across the table, attacking me, because how rude! Like, how rude you are, bringing me and my children to your selfish little meal, and we don't have any money or anything. Could care less about us. But oh my God, yeah, what a friendly, ungodly, friendly evening that was. Yeah. So all the people in the restaurant noticed of him attacking me across the table. Just like, rah! He grabbed the receipt. Ah! For me. How dare you look at mommy? Yeah, you're so rude. You're so rude and ungrateful. I took you to the restaurant. Yeah, for me to pay for it. And it was such an awful experience. I'm not sure if he gave me, if he paid for it. He might have paid for it. But, I mean, what a horrifying experience with me and my kid. Just awful. Yeah. You go and buy your big, huge meal because he doesn't eat for weeks at, just like all my insane men. All these insane men. And he was never my insane man. But a lot of ex-boyfriends, they don't eat for days. So then when they eat. Big plate. Would you want more? What else would you like? And totally ignored me and my kids. Just a piece of shit. The way he always was. I'm just thinking all these negative thoughts because he got my negative text. So he probably, I don't even want to look at my phone. What? Huh. You didn't agree with me that, you're a horrifying person? No, because I'm not. I'm going to turn off your phone if you don't come over right now. I'm not even going to respond. Whatever. The phone gets turned off the 20th. My birthday. But, he did pay for some homeless person. A girl. They were in some other environment besides his own place, because she said in the background, you can stay. You can stay. You can stay. I mean, and what evil guys do is out of spite. When you don't respond to him, he went and treated someone else, a homeless girl to a hotel. He got another loan out, so he got $500, paid it on a week for a hotel for a homeless person. I don't know. I don't care. Could have been a purple alien. Didn't matter. But the whole thing is deliberately calling me up. Yeah. And I'm on speakerphone, so she thinks that I'm such a god-awful person. Oh. Well, she heard you. And she can't believe how mean you were to me. Yeah, because you gave her, whatever. You paid for her hotel room. She's homeless. All the lies that come out of his mouth. And then, if he was real to me, when I recently talked to him for a month and a half, he would have told me that he got an aide. A nurse's aide. That's total bullshit. He's such a fucking liar. He didn't have an aide since 2010. How all of a sudden one can come into having an aide. Yeah, a nurse's aide. That's because he's X'd off the list. X, meaning he sexually violated 2 women, sexually harassed 2 nurses. Okay. And then, he doesn't remember that 6 quit on him. Probably, those 2 and 4 other women that he can't comprehend. Oh, that's too long ago for him to remember. Yeah, I'm suffering, tortured in 2010, homeless, bringing 5 people. 2 of the guys died. One was name was Tony on my Facebook. The other was the father of my 2 children. Arthur Hasnot III. And he attacked Arthur for having tuberculosis. Oh, you cough. You can get me sick. He says, I was cured in Texas of tuberculosis. Okay, it's a rare thing, but yeah, I did have tuberculosis when he was 5, and he cured himself. I mean, your body can cure itself. No, you're wrong. I don't believe you. I'm a spoiled little brat. It's a temper tantrum. You have to leave. And that's how he acts. It's just a nightmare to actually know the real him. Is an awful, miserable person. And if he wasn't so miserable, why? Okay, if he did not hate himself, then why would he act that way? Why does he act miserable towards me? If he didn't absolutely hate himself. I mean, true colors turn up when, you're behind closed doors, behind the monster. There's the monster behind the closed doors. Out in public, they won't show that. Oh, no. But behind closed doors, they do. And he's such a liar. I mean, what good experience did I ever have with him? None. He's an awful, awful, negative as how, and Satan is negative. All you have to do is put down everybody you see. Dr. Phil sucks. No, sometimes Dr. Phil's great, and then half the time he might suck. Who cares? But you know what? Sometimes he's excellent. Sometimes. And Oprah's excellent many times. And, all the people that you put down all the time. Oh, my pastor. Oh, my friend. My atheist friends. This person. That person. Complain. He's horrifying. Negative. Horrifying. Monster. He's not real at all, And the other people, the church doesn't know the real him because he hides it well. He's a master manipulating liar. He's just not real. Oh my God! You didn't have $1.47 for a McDonald's senior coffees for me and my homeless friend, but all of a sudden you shelled out over $90 within a week. Well, I can pay for your $60 phone, and I can pay for over $30 with shops. If you can't, give me $1.47 to go McDonald's, and he's just a liar. He got out another loan, but somebody else got a lot more than that. Probably the homeless person he's helped out all along. He paid for a week for her. And then look at me. He tortured me when my husband was in jail. Tortured me. I got a stimulus check. The first thing I wanted to do was, I'll buy a hotel room because I had enough money. First time in my life, just to breathe. Just to get away from all his abuse. No. I have to torture you. No, you have to go through every single bag in my car that I stole from you. That's reality. He's not real. So fake. He can't admit to one wrong. And at least I can say, late Arthur Hasnot III and my late husband, James Lester Sapone, at least they admitted sometimes that they were assholes. Rick has never admitted that. I'm sorry for whatever I did to you. What the hell is that? That is no apology.